Hello everybody, West Country Explorer here. I'm currently standing on 4 Mile Bridge, which connects the Isle of Anglesey behind me with the Holyhead Island, which is that way, also known as Holy Island. The modern day main transport routes between Anglesey and Holyhead Island is the A5 and also the North Wales Expressway, which is the A55, and also the railway line, which is sort of over in that direction. Now, prior to the A5, the A55 and the railway line being built, this bridge here, the 4 Mile Bridge, this was the main road, the main route between Anglesey and Holyhead Island, and it was like one of the old turnpike routes. And why is it named 4 Mile Bridge? Because it's 4 miles away from Holyhead. But this video isn't about the bridge. This is just where I'm starting my walk. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be following a footpath along there, sort of around a bit of the coastline to a little peninsula type area where there's a site of an ancient settlement. I'm off to another ancient settlement area. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, guys, keep watching. Right, so I'm just leaving my bike there, chained up to that telegraph pole. And there's 4 Mile Bridge. And we've got the footpath sort of coming around here. And it's a nice little bit of a stroll round to where I want to go. Not sure how far it is. I think it was about a mile or so, roughly, something like that. And as you can see, it's still a sort of cloudy, misty day. At least I'm not up in the mountains like I was this morning, so I'm a little bit more protected from the elements sort of down here. Oop, squelchy underfoot. I'll tell you something, guys, if I limited doing the YouTube videos to days that are to only days that are good weather, I'd hardly ever be doing YouTube videos, not in this country. So this is, as you can see, very wet underfoot at the moment. So you need good footwear for doing this. Ah, here we go. Some planks that make it a bit easier now. Well, they don't last too long, but better than nothing. Nice little bench there. Not that there's much to see today. But yeah. Mind you, when I booked this holiday up, I knew that it wasn't going to be amazingly brilliant weather. January's never a good month for weather, if you know what I mean. getting close now to that's the peninsula where there used to be an ancient settlement. I don't think there's going to be much to see of the settlement. I mean, there are some places on Holyhead where you can see evidence of the settlement. I mean, when Amy and I were on the holiday up this way in August, I did a video on one of the hut circle settlements. Lots of evidence of the like huts there. You can clearly see them. But with this site, you have to use your imagination a bit more. From what I've read online, it's not much evidence of where the settlement was. Not visible anyway. Right, I've got to carefully get down here. I'll tell you, this is a very nice, quiet and calm little walk. You can just about hear the traffic in the background, but it's not too loud. Another little walk where you're just away from it all. Oh, a bit of a shoulder. Right, I was gonna see what, if anything, I can find in terms of evidence of the ancient settlements. Possibly nothing, but you never know. And if I don't find any evidence whatsoever of these ancient settlements, well, that won't detract from the fact I've had a nice walk in the countryside. So I have read online that on this island, this little peninsula, there's a few clusters of settlements. So from the way I read the comments made online is that it's possible there were different settlements here at different times. So I don't think it was like one big continuous kind of settlement. I get the impression that there's possibly one small settlement and then another time later there was another settlement, that kind of thing. And if I twizzle around, so as you can see behind me, quite a lot of gorse and all that kind of undergrowth. So I think quite a few, any evidence of any of the settlements, so I think quite a bit of it is going to be hidden under the gorse. But I'm just show you what the lovely area I'm walking through. So, and hopefully, if we're really lucky, we can see some evidence of the old settlements. Now, I'm not an expert in any way, shape or form, but looking at this, I'm thinking, is this possibly the remains of some kind of ancient Iron Age building, the foundations of something? Anybody watching this video that's an expert in these kind of things, feel free to comment and say what you think it might be. There you go, that's a possible bit of evidence. Ooh. Right, there's a bit of the inland, the inside of the peninsula. Well, it's a tiny peninsula. Because so far I've just been following the coastline of it. Well, that could have been some kind of prehistoric building, maybe. Like I said, that's part of Holyhead over there. Well, Holyhead Island. There's not exactly a massive big gap between Anglesey and Holyhead Island. I've come in from the shoreline a bit. I haven't found any kind of evidence of the old settlement. Mind, I was half expecting not to, because from what I've read online, it's quite hidden and all the rest. But it's been a nice little walk around. I've certainly enjoyed it, just for the scenery. So, can't complain at all. Been a nice little walk around the peninsula. It's quite a nice little walk getting here as well. And it's quite nice just to be, even though I haven't seen any evidence of the ancient settlements, it's quite nice to see the area where it was, to get a bit of a feel for the peninsula and get a bit of an idea of what the area was like that people used to live on. So yeah, a lot of history going on here. So much history right under our noses. Well, I'm back at 4 Mile Bridge. Didn't see any evidence of the ancient settlement, but I did have a very nice little walk sort of around the shoreline and around the peninsula. So I've had a good afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video, guys, and yeah, the usual. In the meantime, stay safe, take care, God bless.